Hey, Wall Street.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm looking at your Instagram account, and you've got a lot of questions.
Okay. Appreciate that. I'm waiting to hear what people got to say.
Great. Well, you have a couple of questions from one of your Instagram followers, Poppy Zane. So this question is regarding a couple of different stocks. Poppy Zane wants to know if they should be purchasing some more shares of Whiting Petroleum. The day that they asked this question was this past Friday. So they said that on Friday, Whiting Petroleum was at $1.60 a share. And they also want to know if Noble Corporation, NE, is a good purchase right now. That's at 39 cents a share. And they also ask about GSAT, that's GSAT, that it's 38 cents a share, and if right now is a good time to invest in that stock as well.
Okay, so for Poppy Zane, for WLL, Whiting Petroleum, they are a wild ride, man. The stock, it's really kind of hard to say if you should buy the stock right now at $1.59 as opposed to letting it fall down some more further. The history in the stock has shown that in the past, essentially, roughly since March, when the stock first started falling due to the corona spread, the stock has been high as $1.70, fallen down to 80, 90 cents, jump back up to $1, falling down to 30 something cents, jump back up to $1, come back down to 90 something cents, and so forth and so forth. So currently it's been stable at the prices that it is now, between $1.50 $1.70. So it's really hard to say. I think WL is a stock that you need to be mindful about trading, and I don't really believe it's one of those long-term investments as of this moment. I believe it's one of those, you buy and get out the way. So you got to be a little cautious right now. If you buy right now at $1.60 and the stock jumps up to like $1.80, $1.90 or something, I think that people should look at selling it because of how super volatile it is. It's possible that WLL can fall back down to 80, 90 cents. So that's not out of the question, right? So if any news about oil prices come out that's bad, the stock can tank. And so you can run the risk of having to hold on to it before it go back up. So right now, this is not a price that I would buy it at. Just given the history of the stock, I would let it come down some. Now we don't have a crystal ball, obviously, so you don't know for sure. But all we can go off is history. History has shown that the stock has not stayed at these levels here for a very extended period of time in the last couple months. So going off that alone, I think right now is a bit too high, and I think you might want to watch it and see further. As it relates to NE, Noble Corporation, their stock has really been super volatile, just like WLL. If going back to early June, around June 1st, when NE stock price was at 16 cents, it jumped all the way up to 73 cents based on the OPEC news. Around that same time, Whiting Petroleum also jumped up as well. So at around 37 cents, I think NE is not a bad a price to buy right now. Now, once again, can the stock price fall down back to 25, maybe 16 cents? Yes. So you got to be mindful. So with these companies here, volatile as they are, my thing is you buy in, the stock goes up, you get out the way. If you're only going to go in and buy, 50, 60 shares, then it's not going to really do you any good because you have to hold on to the stock for a longer period of time to really see any significant gains. If you're buying thousands of shares of the stock and it goes like it closed on Friday at about 37 cents and it jumps back up to 47 cents to 50 cents, you sell it and get out of the way and you can see hundreds of dollars. So right now it's not necessarily too high or roughly too low, but it's a possibility that it can fall back down to 20-something cent or even 16 cents or around about there. So you just kind of have to watch it and just play it. So NE is a little bit kind of iffy. It's not good if you buy it now, and it's not bad if you buy it now. It's just you want to trade the stock, buy it and sell it instead of investing into the stock. So that's my play on NE. G-Stack, GSAT.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
They've been pretty volatile themselves as of late. They were around 30-something, 32 cents on June 1st, and they rose all the way up to 40 cents around June 8th. And then they've kind of come down to around 33 cents on June 11th, and they've jumped back up to 39 cents on June 18th. Now the next day on Friday they closed down to 32 cents. So G-Stack is one of them companies. I've been following G-Stack for a very long time now, for about, I don't know, maybe 3 years, about that. And so this is not actually a bad price to buy it at right now. But G-Stack doesn't really move that much lately through the month of June. They've been moving pretty significantly as it relates to the stock price moving 6, 7, 8, 9 cents. Typically they don't. They move like 1 or 2 or 3 cents. Right? And they'll kind of stay in that pause. So I don't really know why they're moving this much in the month of June. But if you can get into some of this movement that you see going on right now, like buying at 30 cents, and then they jump back up to 39 cents and you sell them, that's a good thing. So G-Stack is not a bad price to buy G-Stack right now. Although G-Stack as well can also fall back down to 29, 27, 28, 26, 25 cents as well. So yeah, G-Stack is not a bad buy right now. But remember, these three companies, WLL, NE, and G-Stack, in my opinion, are not to be invested into these companies. They're not long-term. This is all short-term volatility. The stock price go up, you see something significant, you sell it and get out of the way. All right?
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
We have
theory,
one more.
For you, Poppy Zane. Thanks for your question, man.
Poppy Zane has one more question.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Poppy Zane wants to know how you feel about bonds.
How I feel about bonds? So I think bonds are always a safe and long-term investment. Right now, interest rates, Federal Reserve has interest rates low. So there's not much you're going to get on bonds right now because interest rates are low. So, if you just want to put some money somewhere and you ain't really looking to make no money, then you can buy bonds and sit on them. That's not really my style of investing. I'm about trying to make some money. Now, obviously, if you're a person that got, tens of thousands of dollars and you got money to put in bonds and still trade and invest, then that's not a bad idea because, you can put money away. But if you have, a couple $1,000, if you have anything, $5,000 or $10,000, I wouldn't advise people to buy bonds and, there's no money to be made off of it when you have markets, companies that are trading at historic lows in some cases. So, right now, I'm not a fan of bonds personally myself just because, the low interest rate environment right now.
Okay. Those are all of Poppy's questions.
All right. Thanks for your questions, man.